Welcome to FH5. This is CO, and I wanted to hop on here and do a little challenge someone gave me. So I'm definitely not like a professional level drifter or anything, but I do like drifting in Forza a lot. I spent way too much of my time drifting on Forza since like Forza Motorsport 4 really is when I really got into it. And I was talking to one of my friends about when they made Forza Motorsport 5 free, and I downloaded it and decided I'd play it so then I'd have a digital copy, so then I wouldn't have to put my disc in, because I always buy games on disc unless it's for PC, which is what I'm on now. And I remember one of my things doing, because there was a lot of new people, noobs basically, that would come on and they would try drifting, and it usually didn't work out too well for them. And to really show them kind of the skill that they were lacking, I kind of feel like a dick for it, I would take like bone stock cars and beat them. Like I would take a stock GT500. I remember even one race, I think it was at Top Gear Test Track. No, it was definitely at Top Gear Test Track. I took like a Grand Cherokee SRT8 and won. I beat like 11 other people in a drift contest, and I'm pretty sure it was like unlimited class, so you could run like anything. Yeah, wouldn't have won probably before the game was free, when it was just people that played the game, but I smacked ass. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to try a challenge. I might try a few cars if my first choice is too easy, but we'll see how this goes. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set filter to D, C, B, D, C, and B. I'm only going to go up to there because I do have some really good drift cars in A class, and I don't really want to do that. So what I'm going to do for this first car is I'm going to hold the stick down for a random amount of seconds, and then I'm going to press up and down a bunch of times random. So I'm going to do my best to pick just a random car, and whatever it gets, I have a nice little drift circuit that I like that I'm going to pick out, and I'm going to try to get 3 stars this track with whatever it comes with. So whatever I get is what I get. So I run what I brung. Alright, I promise I'm going to close my eyes. I know I don't have a face cam or nothing, but you got to trust me. So, and that. Oh, I made it easy the first time, I think. Alright, 1970 Corvette ZR1. Nice. Apparently I have not driven the ZR1 yet in Horizon 5. So here we are in the Corvette Stingray. Yeah, I think I'm going to have an alright time. Alright, so here we are. And I'm going to go right up here to... You can try to pronounce that for me. I do not know Spanish, so I would butcher that so bad. The one that's basically right next to the Horizon Outpost. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to run down the downhill. Now I know in this last part towards the right you do need a little bit of power there, but this is a lower speed zone. So this is the one I'm basically going to focus on and try to get 3 stars with these slower cars. So let's see what we can do. Alright, we're going to try to get a little bit of a run up. Clutch it in. Just abuse the handbrake, abuse the clutch. Oh god. Thought I'd have a little bit of an easier time. Oh god. I'm gonna have to just abuse it. 90? 90. Alright, and 70,000 points for 3 stars. That's a lot less points than I thought I would need, but alright. Alright, so I'm going to try to run uphill because I think it'll be a little tougher, but I had so many extra points that I really don't think I'm going to have an issue. Try to use the momentum. Alright, yeah, it's first gear. I'm just abusing this 454, and yeah, 10,000 less points, but holy crap, that was still easy. Alright, so the bone stock Corvette ZR1 Stinger we had no issues with. So let's go and pick another car. Alright, so I'm going to leave B class in here, even though I almost feel like I could get rid of it and still be able to send it. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to start here, I'm going to hold it again, and we'll see what we get. The lightweight E-Type. That thing slides like crazy. I'm going to do it again. Alright, so what I'm going to do now is I took out B class because honestly I went through and I picked like 3 more cars and I kept landing on B class cars that I know slide just as well as that thing does. So let's try C class and lower. I'm going to go over 1 and let's go this way and see what we get. And quick stop. Up, down, down. Ooh, a D class. Alright, 71 Skyline. Let's do it. Alright, here we are with the Hakosuka, I think is what it's called. Alright, this is the Genesis for the Skyline GTR. The inline 6. The little high rever. 7,500 RPM. Look at that. Alright, let's see what we can do. We need 70,000 points. A little clutch kick. Okay, of course ugly again because we don't have really the power to handle that. Yeah, 83,000 points. Okay, so I genuinely thought this challenge might not be the easiest thing in the world, but as it turns out, I'm having a pretty easy time here. So I tell you what, let's try the uphill again. So we got like 10,000 less points in the Corvette. Oh man, yeah, it's gonna be close on the uphill. Oh, it's like first is too short and second's too long. Oh no, we got it. The littlest babyish driftest. Yeah, not even 10,000 less that time. It's like 8,000 less, I think. Quick maths. So it turns out this challenge might be a little bit too easy. So far we've gotten there in the stock ZR1 because I'm American. Sorry Canadians, no Z here. And we also did it in the bone stock D class 71 Skyline GTR. So I tell you what, let's go back, let's lock it on the D class, and hopefully we'll get something that'll actually be difficult to get. Alright, so now we're on D class only. But let's go to the left from here and let's see what we land on. Quick stop. And oh, 65 Ford Transit. Oh my god. Okay, now we have a challenge on our hands. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh my god. Oh, it's got an open diff and it doesn't accelerate. I think the only saving grace is this thing has pizza cutter tires. Oh no. Oh no. I don't even know how I'm gonna drift this. Alright, I need to run up. This might be too big of a hold. Oh god. Oh god. I think 2 stars is like 30,000. So I'm pretty sure I can still get 2 stars. Oh god, I stalled it. I'm so distracted by like the body roll and shit. Oh no. Oh no. Can I cheese this? Oh god, 46,000. I wasn't even close. Alright, we're gonna try a little run up again. It doesn't like to do a run up. Can I just cheese this to 70,000 points? I think I might be invalidating the challenge if I'm able to cheese this. Alright, 66,000. Alright, so I cut most of that short, but what y'all could see I was doing was I was basically cheesing it and sliding it like this. And honestly, if I started doing that at the start, I would have gotten 70 because each one of these is like 1,000 points. And realistically, that makes this a very boring challenge. So I don't think that counts. I think the 45,000 was like the real. So I tell you what, let me go and actually pick something this time that I think I can do this with and I don't have to cheese. The good old Ford Supervan, a Forza classic. I'm pretty confident I can do it with this. So this is D-Class 346, I think. 347, it's even faster. So I'm going to try to send this thing stock, and then I think it's time to actually build a drift van. Okay, a little less slide, a little less giddy up than I wanted. I want to use third. I feel like it's going to die off the second I hit third. Kind of not as bad as I thought. Use the grass. I think we just need a little bit of manji here. Yeah, easy. Just a little cheese at the end. But 76,000. 74,000. Dyslexia today. Alright, so that did that fairly easy. So I'll tell you what. Let's check out the difference between this thing unmodified and let's fully send it into a drift van. Alright, don't mind that low video warning. It's some issue with Forza. I don't understand it. Basically, Forza thinks that I don't have very much video RAM, even though I have an 8GB 3070 Ti. It's something that's been an issue the whole time the game's been out on PC, but it seemed to have gotten even worse lately. Now, for a long time, there was like a weird memory leak on Forza Horizon 5. It doesn't seem to have the memory leak anymore, even though I get that constantly. And right there you saw it said it thinks I have 6.3 gigabytes of video RAM, and that's not true. So I don't know, even without OBS running, I don't get the best performance in this game. Honestly, it's not very good. Alright, so the van. So we definitely need more power. Let's see what kind of engines we can get. What's the biggest engine? 1750 horsepower from the Funko. Yes, please. All of my kind of drift scores you'll see, they're not going to be in the top by any means, because I refuse to set a time with an all-wheel drive vehicle unless it's on dirt, and then I do not build the vehicle for drifting. I just take like a rally car. And even actually some of those I still used rear-wheel drive drift cars, but I digress. No all-wheel drive. I like keep drifting fun, and for me keeping it fun is being rear-wheel drive. Alright, now the real question is, should we go like normal van? Yeah, we're gonna go normal van on this thing. Don't need aero. Normal van. Yeah. Alright, so I'm going to put these American Racing Outlaws on here. I know for the Europeans this will look weird seeing these wheels on a Transit, but you have no idea how many just random crap vehicles in the US you see these things on. Freaking Jeeps, vans, Dodge Rams, Chevy Silverados. They'll usually be like 15 inches with some off-road wheels, but so many vehicles get these ugly dumb wheels. So at least for me here in the US, it looks more like normal wheels. All right, so let's get a little bit more tire width. I'm not gonna mess with this, just for looks, honestly. We do have a bunch of power. I know this engine has a lot of turbo lag, so just in case we want some top speed, I like to use the 7-speed sometimes. Drift diff, you know, you don't have to mess with the tuning to get it right. Drift suspension, I am gonna raise it back up. And we'll tint the windows out to hide the roll cage. That is a big must in this van though, because you can see how the acceleration, the launch, the braking all goes up. Big van wobbly, roll cage makes less wobbly. All right, we're at 4,900 pounds and we're down to 3,900 pounds. So it's still pretty heavy, but not crazy. No engine upgrades because we have 1,750 horsepower. I don't know how much more you want. All right, and drift tires. So drift tires are not the most competitive by any means. I just happen to enjoy how they drift. So that's why I tend to use them for these rear-wheel drive vehicles, just because it makes life easy. I don't usually fuck with tire pressure. Again, we're back to the gearing. So gearing, I did already turn it down a little bit because I had to go back because I forgot the tires. I'm gonna bring it down probably closer to 210. Actually, let me do 220. No, let me do 210. I want the gears. Whoa. Game did not like that. Okay, I'm just confusing the game. And then I'm just gonna, I don't know why I'm getting failure. I'm just gonna take 6th and 7th and heat them out there so we still have top speed. Front camber, this is gonna hurt the way it's gonna drive, but I want it to look pretty normal, so I'm actually gonna take some camber out of it. And then again, springs, we're gonna jack it all the way up, and you can see the drift differential. I actually usually like to go a bit more locked than that, about 95 and 5. Honestly, even for racing as well, I kind of like that 95 and 5. All right, designs and paints. This is a vehicle that a lot of people will make stuff for, so let's see what we like the look of. All right, I think we're gonna go with this Amazon Prime, because if you guys live near an Amazon facility and see these guys drive, yeah, we're about to drive like them. Pretty unassuming looking van. You know, a little weird that has the aftermarket wheels on it. Exhaust note is the only giveaway, but I got a little bit of sliding from the festival over here, and holy crap does this thing go. So we're starting in 4th and go right to 5th. Just have to watch the turbo lag a little bit. I like a little bit of handbrake to hold my line. Actually, I'm thinking 4th here. Let's try to hold it out wide. Get it. Get it, girl. We'll grab 5th. And we'll just send this thing all the way out the back. Let me hold it down for some extra points. Holy crap. Oh my god, this thing is ridiculous. I got in 5,000 my best. Can I drift 6th? I can on faster corners. 5th. Oh, sorry, Mitsubishi. I'm gonna try it from this way. Let's see what we can do. I'm just gonna handbrake this thing in here because I'm going way too fast. Alright, let's get some 4th gear action. So this kind of lack of acceleration up here is really where like the drag tires come into play, because you can slide and then gain the speed still. With these, you're just kind of still sliding basically. Oh, I was so close to my PB. I'm pretty confident I can beat my PB in this if I actually tune the suspension right. There's a little bit of a challenge, and then taking one of our challenge cars and building it into a little quick drift car. Oh god, oh god. Thank all of you guys for watching. I do appreciate having all you guys here. I may do a couple more challenges here in Forza. Honestly, I don't play a ton anymore, but with the new rally expansion coming out, I'll definitely be putting some rally expansion footage up, and probably a little review after 100% it. And also my next video that I have just started working on, oh my god, Ford Bronco. Yeah, and my next video that I have just started working on that I'm going to be recording for you guys, I'm going to be doing what I believe to be the most underrated racing game of all time, and honestly the best hidden gem racing game for the PS2. So I look forward to you guys seeing that one, and y'all be easy. No, Mitsubishi, fuck your quench. It turns out I have been the one that is quenched.